Hey girl, hey. Pink Lady T-Birds just happened to be watching some of my shit. My name is Jimmy Pynk. I'm just chilling here on a here she bitch, I'm from Ohio. Which means it was 70 degrees yesterday and 27 now. So no, I'm not cute. I wasn't planning on doing my review. That'll be for tomorrow. I'm gonna have to rewatch the episode because it is much too much going on for that. But I just thought we could have a little kiki and a little chat. Spice gone. Fucking finally. Finally, it happened till she get the fuck off the stage because you is not good. Hey, Taylor D, Sailor Moon Q. Listen, Sailor Goon, I'm sorry. I just wanted to have a quick kiki because I'm gonna have to watch. I just wanted to have a quick kiki. We gonna have a review. We gonna have a review. But I had to do a quick kiki because I'm probably gonna have to rewatch the episode because let's have RuPaul do a review and let's have the workroom and let's have a mini challenge when we got to get through 27 looks. I ain't have time to really look at the looks, but I will tell you the top 3 was correct. We'll say that. The top 3 were correct. Finally, Spice can leave. I would have rather seen Jax on this episode. Hey, Dave. You thought Spice should have been safe? Well, it was time for Spice to go. I don't think she should have been safe. I don't think that she was. I think she was the bottom 2. I don't really think any of her looks was bad, to be honest. I don't. But dare I say, I kind of think Lucy should have been in the bottom. Yeah, Dave, just as you were saying it, I was like, dare I say, I think Lucy should have been in the bottom. Like, yeah, I kind of do. But with Spice's look that she made, there being that unfinished. Because as much as we don't want to admit it, what they have to make weighs a little bit more. It does. And if we have to go by whose outfit was better off of the Crystal Eleganza, Spice's was unfinished. Even though, like, I loved the corset. I thought that was cute as hell with the disco ball. I can't believe she came out with the disco ball twice. Like, why did you do that? But the skirt was unfinished. You know what? For me, it was between Dave. For me, it was between Mistress and Sasha Colby. And here's where I knew it was going to come down to, if I'm honest, because I really thought about this. I knew it was between Mistress and Sasha Colby. I was afraid for a couple things with Mistress and why it would be Mistress, because their ball look to me is tied. Both of their ball looks, they both picked the same ball, and both of their one picked the ball and one picked the bag ball. Their ball looks, I don't even know which one I like better. They were both so good, so well executed, so camp, so drag, fitted so well. They were both excellent. I don't even know which one I liked better. The problem being is the two things that I thought it could go either way. The Start Your Engines challenge, Mistress was very literal. Yeah. Mistress was very literal. Like, she literally just had on RuPaul's suit. I like the idea if she had all the catchphrases for the big girls, but at the end of the day, she literally had on RuPaul's suit. Whereas Sasha did do something different with it, but at the same time, nobody wants to say it because she's trans. I will say it. She relies on her body a lot. Maybe a little bit too much. She's relying on that body a lot. I don't think it was anything exciting about it being a skirt and a bolero jacket and a tube top. I don't. I really think Anitra would have won had her ball look not been so whack. I don't even think we would be having this conversation if Anitra's ball look would have been on the same level as Mistress and Sasha's. I think Anitra won. She also did a cat suit, but she did a more interesting take on it. She did a completely different color. It was done well. It had a little bit more meaning to it. And her crystal gown was by far the best gown. It's just that she did the candy ball. That ball runway was so weak. If her ball runway would have been at the same level as Sasha and Mistress, Anitra would have won. And I really believe that. When it came to the gown, I will tell you there were only 3 people that really gave me crystal ball. And one of them was not Mistress. Even though the dress was done well, and even though I recognize you're bigger, so for you to do a really crystallized dress that's 2 to 3 sizes bigger than these small girls, I get it. It did have crystal on it. It was some crystals there, but it wasn't giving me crystal ball, not the way Sasha, Anitra's, and oddly enough, S-Titties was. Those were really the dresses that were like really crystal. Those dresses were like really crystal to me. I'm like, okay, if I seen everybody else's dress, I would be like, okay, yeah, they on Drag Race. But those 3 dresses were the ones to me that I looked at and said, okay, the category was do a crystal dress. What nobody fucking with Anitra's. Her sugar ball was just that bad. Her sugar ball, y'all sent Detox home for that, and her sugar ball was worse than Detox's to me. I think if her sugar ball would have been up to par, Anitra would have won. I don't, you know what, Dave? I don't have a problem with Marsha. I think Marsha is extremely talented. I just think her drag needs elevated. Like, it's something about Marsha that has given me, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way because y'all know I'm here for everybody. She's giving me more cross-dresser tees than drag queen tees. She's giving me more transvestite. No, wait, was it? Yeah, transvestite is the one just like to wear women's clothes. She's giving me more transvestite than drag queen. Like, she just get a kick out of wearing women's clothes. Because you're not giving me anything that's really giving me drag. It's basically Primark, Fashion Nova. I don't feel like if you have a naturally fishy face that you have to do a whole lot of makeup. I don't really have a problem with that. But the flat wigs, the just basic colors, the very basic silhouettes, like, yeah, step your pussy up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sailor Goon. I'm like, I like her. She's talented. And that's what it is. She's giving me very transvestite, and she's not giving me drag queen. Like, you're giving me, you just want to prance around and dance in women's clothes. You're not giving me, I want to do drag. Like, where is the glitz, the glamour? Like, I know I say this about Spice a lot too, but like Marsha really gives me, I get all my drag from Primark. I can't even say Shein and Fashion Nova because they got some glitz on their shit. You're giving me Primark and American Apparel. Like, step the pussy up. Do drag. But I do think she has been stepping her makeup up. And I don't think you have to have a whole lunch. Look at Monet Exchange. Look at Tyra Sanchez. Some people just have a face that it really doesn't require that much makeup for them to transform from male to female. It just don't take that much. And that's fine. And I'm not saying everybody has to do this big, bold, different color makeup and all this contouring. They don't. Oh, yeah, Marsha will be back. Right now, I think I said before, and y'all remind me if I'm wrong. I think I said that Lucy was in my top 4. I still think Lucy makes it. Lucy, Mistress, Anitra, and Sasha. Oh, and Lux. I'm still saying that's top 5. The jury is out who gets booted. Anitra finally got some goddamn screen time in the worst way possible because fuck Anitra's mother. I know all about that. Like, you was okay with it, but that goddamn stepfather wasn't, and you put your son out over this man. And thank God her father stepped up. We'll talk more about that in the actual review. But yeah, fuck Anitra's mother. And I feel that way. I think Sasha wins. Sasha has to really take a huge misstep, or somebody has to really have been holding back and pull something sincerely out their ass. I'm not going to lie. After 15 seasons, I would love to see a big girl win. And I think Mistress could be the one if she wasn't on the season with Sasha Colby. She too seasoned and she too good. Oh my God, Anitra, I was crying too. And I was like, oh, y'all don't get me. I think, and it's almost unfortunate because I'm like, 15 seasons, we ain't never have a big girl win. I think Mistress has the goods to do it. I really do. If she wasn't on the season with Sasha Colby. If by some kind of fluke, Sasha Colby does not make it to the end, by some kind of fluke, I think Mistress is the winner. I think Lucy LaDuca gets in top 3. I think Marsha at least makes top 6. I think probably the next person to go home is Malaysia. But next week is an interview challenge. So we don't know. That's a skill that everybody ain't got to have. So let's see. Let's see. Because you may have a situation where I'm thinking like, oh, it's going to be these people in the top 4 and the people I predict is in the top 4 both got to be in the bottom. Well, you already know if somebody's going up against Anitra, unless it's Sasha, they going home. You know what? Lux could go home next week too, because Lux is so full of herself that she would fuck up an interview, bringing it back around to herself. And I feel like that is a mistake Lucy might make too. I would love to next week see a lip sync between Lucy and Lux. The battle of the drag delusion, girl. I would love to see it. Wouldn't that be fire, y'all? Wouldn't y'all love to see it? Let's shake it up. Ain't y'all tired of knowing who the top 3 gonna be? Just watching the season and the edit. Ain't y'all tired of seeing who the top 3, already knowing who's gonna be the top 3, top 4? Like, okay, we can predict that this house gonna get knocked down. Boom, 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 boom. Ain't y'all tired? Wouldn't that be awesome if it was the battle of the drag delusion and it would be Lux and Lucy next week in a lip sync? Like, one of y'all delusional bitches got to go home. I would live for it. Oh yeah, Lux is funny. Lux is pretty funny. But I just wanted to touch a little bit of base. Oh, let me tell y'all about what else. Because I might forget to put this in the notes. So I might not talk about it. So let me just say this. So about 6:30, I start doing my dinner because I want my dinner to be done by 8 o'clock so I can have some wine and some dinner while I'm watching Drag Race, right? So ain't shit else on. I'm like, well, I'll watch Drag Race again at 7. I'll watch the lip sync Lollapalooza. So I get my TV rated MTV and I find out like the episode with Daytona Wins was on before that. So I get like to that point and I turn it on. So I'm watching like the last half an hour of that episode. And so I watched the end of Daytona Wins. which I seen Lucy's performance. Oh, bitch, you was really delusional that you should have been in the top. You ain't do that much. But I watched Lip Sync Lollapalooza again. I want y'all to all go back and watch this. Because you know the thing they do for bingo, they're supposed to jingle the balls around. Watch when Bruno start turning them balls and watch them balls don't motherfucking move. Them balls do not move. You know how you do this, you see on bingo and they do this and the balls start spinning or like them balls don't move. I knew them bitches was weighted. When they got to that top three, I'm like, so the balls just came from this side to this side of the cage. And Bruno, you really just dug and reached your arm all the way around here to pick the middle ball instead of just the first one because they're supposed to be mixed up. What difference would it make? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The riggery. The fuckery. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch the last episode and watch when they be turning the balls and watch the balls don't fucking move. And I caught that bitch on a humbug. I had my first glass of wine. I'm sipping. Yes, I actually made myself Thanksgiving dinner because I will, I cook for myself. My mom is a really picky eater, so we don't eat the same thing very often. So I'm like, okay, I got a sweet 16 party that I've been working on all week. I've done the t-shirts, I did the card box, I did a couple of my specialized candles for the birthday girl's candle. I've been working on the sweet 16 all week. So I was like, and the party is tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this chicken and dressing and this macaroni and cheese, and I'm going to eat this tonight. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and I don't know, everybody's party food you might not want to eat. So I'm like, I'll have it for lunch. And then if I come back from the party and I really didn't want to eat, I'll have dinner later. Like, I'm just saving it. I wasn't expecting to peep the game like that. I'm like, oh, let me just have a glass of wine while I'm, preparing my chicken and dressing. And I'm, on commercials and I'm coming back in and I'm popping in. And I just happened to catch when they was rolling them balls. I'm like, these balls is not fucking moving. When you do like, I call it the popcorn maker. I know that's not what it's called, but like at a bingo hall when they do this and it, because bingo balls is like the weight of golf balls. These bitches is like the weight of pool balls. Them bitches is not motherfucking moving around when he is ringing everything around. They stand right in place. They might rotate and go to the side. Them motherfuckers ain't even motherfucking moving in the thing. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. Them balls is not moving when he is stirring that thing. They are not moving. I shit you not. They're not moving. Other thing I want to talk about, and I know this is not the RuPaul Drag Race people's fault that we only have an hour episode. I know it's not their fault. However, once you found out it was an hour and it's a ball episode where we needed to watch 27 looks. Like, I'm a sports ball fan. I'm going to need you to stop with the sports ball. Stop it, Dave. It's so good to see you, though. Like, Dave is one of the OGs for real. Y'all don't even know. Dave is like an OG. But, did we need the RuPaul lip sync number? With an hour left and 27 minutes. Hey, Robin. Oh, Robin, I'm about to get off because it's about to be time for Untucked in 10 minutes. I was just coming to talk. We're going to have an actual review tomorrow, so you got time. Did we need a RuPaul number for episode 200? I mean, I know it was still shortened, but when you only got an hour and we got 27 looks because it's a ball, which that's not a spoiler. Did we need that? And did we need a new song? Hear me out. And then I'm going to wrap this up because it's time for us to all watch on the East Coast to watch Untucked. And I want to smoke a cigarette before it comes on. This is the last thing I'm going to say, and then y'all have to wait for the actual review. How sickening. Oh, yeah, that new song's trash. How sickening would it have been if we would have got one of two things for the 200th episode? The first one I said was a Call Me Mother remix, with Beyonce dropping her house album, Drake dropping a house album, Meg got a single that's house music. Like, it's back. How sick would it have been for her to do a remix of Call Me Mother and came out and did that and let that shit skyrocket through iTunes after this episode dropped? That was number one. I think Call Me Mother is her best song. I think Call Me Mother is Rue's best song. I'm sorry, when people are in drag, I'm going to call her she. I'm not dismissing anybody's pronouns or how they identify. When they are in drag, they are women. I'm going to call them she. So, how sickening would that have been a remix to Call Me Mother? My second choice, which would have really been the goddamn gag, a remix of Supermodel. A remix of Supermodel. You better work. Turn to the left. Work. Now turn to the right. A remix of Supermodel. Like, that is the epitome. Like, you have won Emmys. You have done this and this and that. It was already a miracle that you made a goddamn career of being a drag queen and you blew up because of that song. To now say, look where I'm at. 15 seasons, 200 episodes. I did this. Let me go back to the old gays and drop the remix of motherfucking Supermodel and perform that shit if we had to have a real performance. Y'all could have kept cake and candy. We had Baskin Robbins at home. That wasn't it. Oh my God, yes. Can we get a remix of one of those songs of Matthew Anderson coming back? Merle Santino. Like, for this to be a 200th episode, did it feel like it was special? Because it didn't to me. It should have been Ross and Carson. Santino or Merle should have had a cameo or a video that said something. I know they had to cut it down to 90 minutes, but also y'all did a full ball in 27 looks. And then I said, I thought we was getting our 90 minutes back. MTV got the audacity to be like, not yet though, because now we going to do some show called The Artist. Put that shit on at fucking 10. Give us, with 9 queens left, 8 now, give us our fucking 90 minutes, give us our Untucked immediately after, and then premiere your bullshit ass new show. Because if y'all wasn't going to get the gays for the WeHos of WeHo, you're definitely not going to get them for the goddamn Artist show. In March, sometime. Well, March is next week. And from what I got from the Drag Detective, it's when it's top 6. We only at top 8, so we still got 2 more weeks. How about excuse yourself from this bullshit, the Artist, the presentation, the exhibit, I think that's what it's called, the exhibit. Why are you doing this in between RuPaul's Drag Race? Because drag is art and you think that's going to be a thing? I'm interested in it. I'm sure, shout out to my girl Luminara 843 Sierra is interested in it because we're art school kids. We're probably going to be interested in it, but the average Drag Race person is like, okay, and I'm for an hour, I'm going to go off and do something else and I'm going to come back for Untucked, just like we did during the WeHos of the WeHo. No one watches the WeHos of the WeHo. The gay bars don't even watch the WeHos of the WeHo. WeHos of WeHo. I call it something different every damn time, but I like WeHos of WeHo. So why then still not give us an hour and a half now and try to throw something else up under the belt? It has already been proven. It has been decided. The council has decided. Oh, the drag gods have decided. Go ahead and extend that to 90 minutes now. Go ahead and let them edit these last 2 episodes. Give us our 90 minutes. Go ahead and throw Untucked behind it, and then your little new fluke goddamn art show put on at 10 o'clock. And I'm interested in the goddamn exhibit. Like I said, I'm an art school freak, so I'm interested. But I'm not interested to watch it after Drag Race and then watch that and then watch Untucked. I want to see Untucked. I want to see their reaction right after they get off the stage. But anyway, we have 4 minutes to Untucked and I want to smoke a cigarette. So be on the lookout for the review. It might be tomorrow. I think I want to rewatch this episode, though. I haven't been into rewatching the episodes, but after I accidentally rewatched them today and caught more stuff, I think I want to rewatch it before I review it. And like I said, I got a Sweet 16 tomorrow. So look out for it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for me. And in the meantime, y'all keep it greasy. I didn't even tell y'all to go look at merch. Y'all know the link is down there below. I got a pretty sweet mug. It says the Pynk Ladies Pledge to act cool, to look cool, and to be cool. To death do us part. Think Pynk, and it can be personalized, and you can get your name on it, and that is on my Etsy. Now, I just posted it today. I just posted that today. That is available. The shirt will be posted pretty soon. And y'all come take a look. But for real, like now it's 3 minutes and I'm gonna have to go pull some rigor mortis by going downstairs and pausing the TV so that I don't miss none of it. And I want to watch the Untucked because I gotta see. How you got 21 minutes and I only got 2? Okay, yeah, it is 20. Because it don't come on at 9:30, it's an hour. Well, in any case, perfect for me. I want to smoke. I got 20 minutes too, but I want to smoke. And I might want another serving of food. I didn't eat that much because I was watching and drinking and taking notes. So I only had like a really small plate of my dinner. So I'm going to have a late dinner and have a little bit more food too. So be on the lookout. Go look at the Etsy. Buy some shit. Like, I ain't asking y'all to do Patreon, no shit like that no more. Go buy some shit. It's some Pynk Lady shit. I do customs. Y'all want something? Holler at me. But I got to go for real, though, so I can get my cigarette in, have a little din-din, watch Untucked. I keep thinking these shows is a half an hour. I was like, damn. Well, if I was going for 9:30, I already missed that, didn't I? All right, y'all, keep it easy. This is